Greetings once again to you, the lovely GIC viewers and listeners within and beyond the borders of the Republic of Namibia. A very warm welcome to yet another session, information sharing session here at the Government Information Center, this time around under the flagship of Public Enterprises. Still, I am your host, Helene Felepe-Samunyela, and together with my studio guests, we will be keeping you company for the next hour or so. But as is the norm, before I can introduce my studio guests for this morning, I'd like to pause here and extend a warm invitation to you, Namibia, to be part of this conversation by following the discussion on our social media platforms where we are currently streaming this show live. Now on Facebook, we are at the Government Information Center, the GIC Namibia, and that is the same handle for our YouTube channel here at the GIC. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you too can be part of this discussion by posting your contributions in our comment sections on both our social media platforms. We would like to hear from you because I believe this is a very important topic of discussion, one that is not known to many of us. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome my studio guest for this morning. On my immediate left, I'm joined by Mr. Bartholomew Shileka. He is a TVET, Automotive Mechatronics, instructor at Namcol. Mr. Shileka, once again, good morning and welcome to the GIC.
A very good morning to you too, ma'am.
Right. And then lastly, we are joined by Mr. Jafet Shimi. He too is a TVET Automotive Mechatronics instructor at Namcol. Good morning, Mr. Shimi, and welcome to the GIC.
Thank you. Good morning.
All right. Now, I'm starting with you, Mr. Shimi. I'd like to find out from you, for the benefit of our viewers and listeners, briefly walk us through Namcol's core mandate, and help us understand why TVET programs are a central part of what the college offers.
Okay, thank you. Namcol, which is the Namibia College of Open Learning, it was established by the Act of Parliament, which is Act 1 of 1997. It is a wide mandate, which is actually there for open learning. Our mandate, most of the peoples are actually known Namcol for improving of their grade 10 and grade 12. But our mandate is very wide, which means we have a variety of courses, which is now where the TVET courses are falling within our mandate. The technical vocational education is very important because we try to do what? We try to shape the Namibian youth,
right,
so that at least they can able to gain skills and knowledge, so that they can able to operate either from their own way through entrepreneurship or through to get also a job opportunity within the market.
All right. Thank you so much for that insightful overview of Namcol's mandate. Now let's zoom into the actual programs offered. And for that, I'd like to pose you this question, Mr. Shileka. Can you tell us more about the range of TVET trades available at Namcol, and what particularly makes the automotive mechatronics program particularly relevant to Namibia's current skill needs?
Certainly. Let me start with the programs that we offer at the college. We currently offered 5 areas of specialization in terms of trades, whereby we have automotive mechatronics, where the divisions where both of us came from. We have welding and metal fabrication, whereby students are equipped to be able to do gas welding. We also have certainties of office administration across the all TVETs pertains within the country. We also have plumbing and pipe fitting. And the 5th one, we have OHS, which is occupation health and safety.
Right.
Yeah, and also now to tailor it where for automotive mechatronics, this is the division where I can give an example of a vehicle. The vehicles that you are currently operating in, they are upgraded, and we are already in 2026, whereby the cost certainly is entirely for the mechatronics part, whereby mechanics have been integrated with electrical. And it have to be capacitated with the latest versions of technologies that we are in, and that we're using currently on a daily basis, and that's why we have to train relating to the technologies that are immersed in today's world. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for clearly elaborating and for indicating to the nation how responsive Namcol is to industry needs. Now let's talk about who these opportunities are meant for, because we said we are unpacking. The topic for this morning is unpacking Namcol's TVET programs, right? Mr. Shimi, who exactly are these TVET programs meant for? And are there people in our communities who may not realize that they actually qualify for these particular programs?
Okay, thank you once again. The mandate describes it all, because the mandate, our mandate is exactly saying that it's an open learning, which means it's open for everyone.
Right.
Regardless of the age or the educational background, our TVET courses are open to everyone. So, which means what I'm trying to say is there is 3 stages or 3 groups of people that we are targeting.
Right.
Mainly the first one, the school living people that are coming from the school, that finished their grade 12, that couldn't maybe to pursue the study into their universities. So those ones, they are eligible to continue or to come apply with us and study with us. Another group is, you see, within our industry, you find people that are working in the same field, let me say in the field of automotive or welding, but they did not acquire formal qualifications. Now what we do, they actually comes to us or registered with, there is a program called Recognition of Prior Learning.
Right.
But that one, as Namcol, we are just coordinating it. It's been applied through NTA, which is Namibia Training Authority, that is our body. Then as we coordinate, we actually top up gaps where the individuals want to able to capacitate themselves.
Right.
And the third group is for short courses. So for those that would want to pursue or to attend short courses, we have short courses in all the hard trades, which is automotive, welding, and plumbing and pipe fitting. Our short courses are starting there. It's actually for everyone, even for those people that are working, because we started from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. That is 2 hours in a day. 2 hours
in the evening?
Yes, in the evening.
Right.
So that is suitable for everyone, actually.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say, our TVET courses are for everyone.
Okay.
So even if you are in the age of, you are about to approach the retirement, you can come have a short course so that you can able to have a little bit of skill that you can able to keep yourself busy within your retirement age. And the other thing is, so we actually requested for everyone, not only me, not only you,
right.
Every Namibian must share this information out there so that Namcol, we do what?
What you offer.
We offer TVET programs. I thank you.
Thank you so much. I mean, earlier off screen, we were speaking, and I was actually asking you about when this new mandate of TVET was actually, started at Namcol, and you indicated it somewhere around 2013, and I thought it is actually a new mandate. So it's this mandate really needs to be, marketed and advertised so that it gets to the right target audience? Because I'm under the impression that probably most people still don't know that Namcol offers TVET programs, hence this platform today, and I'm appreciative of that.
Okay.
And now building onto that, Mr. Shileka, what can trainees realistically expect to gain from completing a Namcol TVET program, and how does it then prepare them for the world of work?
Yeah, this is a great question because people, they must really understand what they are signing for. Let me start with three key points.
Right.
First and foremost, when students are signed at the college, they have to understand the background of the trade that they have signed up for. Secondly, they need to understand the skills that are they need to be questions within the particular trade in terms of the practical skills and the knowledge attributes that are positioned within the various the different aspects of trades. And thirdly, this is all about discipline, whereby the students that we endorse out there, once they are upon completion, we want these students to be more adjacent, well disciplined, and well mandated. Because when in TVET we have a say that says you cannot go anywhere if you are not disciplined. And within the mandate of TVET, for TVET to be well equipped, we need people or students that are really onto their task. Also, within when they are done, students need to perform what we call entrepreneurship if they are not entrepreneurs. Meaning, the students, we are training them to at least help the government also halfway in terms of unemployment citizens. So that's why TVET is there to cater all this and to answer the deficiency of unemployment within the country too, and also to help to employ others. Because in the world of today, not all of us are made to be entrepreneurs. And some of the TVET personnel are encouraged to have their own companies. They need to register their own companies to employ others and also to build the country, and so he can uplift the economy of the country. In short, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Clearly, these programs were designed with employability in mind. Now, for those interested, the next logical question would be for the viewers and our listeners out there, Mr. Shimi, what does someone need to apply for a Namcol TVET program, and how does the application process work?
Okay. Our requirements are very accommodative. We only, okay, let me start with our minimum requirements, which is grade 10 with only 20 points. That is an old curriculum. Okay. So with a new curriculum, we requested at least you must have a minimum of 23 points. Okay. And hence that we have technical trades like automotive mechatronic. We require at least an E in physical science and English communication. That one, at least, you must have an E. Okay, our application process works like this. We have an intake each and every year. Those are the forms are going out almost at the end of the year, somewhere in September there. What you need to do, our application fees is 150 that you need to attach on your application form. And our application forms are everywhere within the country where you find Namcol offices. Right. Okay, and other than that, just to make sure that when you do your application, you need to attach all the relevant documents and they are certified. So the easiest thing and the good thing is also that the application forms, you can able to cater them on our website, which means which is www.namcol.edu.na. You can download them, then you attach all your relevant documents, you drop at the nearest office that you can find for Namcol within the country.
All right. Thank you so much for highlighting that. I appreciate that the People's College is very accommodative of every citizen of this country, and the application fees is 150, and the minimum is just a grade 10 for the old curriculum, and it's a 20 points. It's something that can be done by everyone. And another point is also that it's not only for school leavers, even the working class is catered for, because you mentioned earlier here that the classes actually take place between 5 and 7, which is 2 hours to build your career of your dream. Thank you so much, Mr. Shimi, for highlighting that. Now, Namibia, if you are just tuning in, you're tuned into an information sharing session under the flagship of Public Enterprises. I am your host for this morning, and I'm joined by a team of vibrant, well-versed representatives from the People's College, Namcol. And you too can be part of this discussion by following this discussion on our social media platforms, where we are currently streaming this show live. On Facebook, we are at the Government Information Center, and Namibia, the GIC, or you can also stream us live on our YouTube channel, and our handle there is the GIC Namibia, the Government Information Center. Be part of this discussion by posting your contributions in our comment sections on both social media platforms. We are currently streaming live. Now, coming back to our discussion in the studio, Mr. Shaleka, right?
Yes.
I'd like to find out from you, for the benefit of our viewers and listeners, can you explain then, because there's something called the job attachment, right? This component of Namcol, how does it go? Can you briefly explain the job attachment component of those TVET programs, and why it is so important for trainees to undergo such program?
All right, thank you. Job attachment is not optional in our programs. It is compulsory within job attachment for level 2s, and it's compulsory for a good reason, whereby different entities, no matter how well we train our students in our workshop at the college, no matter how our workshops are fully equipped with the latest technologies, students are also still encouraged to go for job attachment because when the employers or different varieties of companies have accepted to attach our students, students tend to have a real-time business area or environment within those companies, so they can understand the difference between effectiveness and efficiency.
Right.
Because when we equip them with this knowledge at the training environment at Namcol's TVET, at job attachment, they will inquire 5 different key elements, whereby a certain job have to be performed correctly, accurately, within the specific and the required time, documented and well presented. And after all, they have to do housekeeping. And this application, they can only acquire and replicate it at job attachment compared to a training. Within this compartment also, initially I was talking about discipline.
Right.
And when they go with job attachment, this is now where they find the most business area, whereby they will be dealing with customers or clients, whereby our students, they have to endorse discipline. So provided that our students are more disciplined, then they will tailor their professional work in coherently. And within this adjust rule of regulation within TVET at Namcol, job attachment is essential because it positions students within the regulations of TVET and good alignments within the basic regulations, because like in automotive, students need to be well acquisitions in terms of perfection, whereby they will be dealing with people's machineries, cars, and different automobile industry. And these are the industry, one of the key industry that hold people's life. And they need to understand it well in terms of how they can now benefit the industry. And they can only understand this when they're on job attachment and do these regulations, compile these regulations, and do it within sufficient time, because this is what we want. This is what we understand to achieve the fifth industrial revolutions within the right time and correctly so.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Shileka. That practical component certainly strengthens the learning experience of students at your institutions. But credibility is equally important, right?
Exactly.
Now, Mr. Shimi, how does Namcol ensure that TVET qualifications are credible and recognized across Namibia?
Okay. Let me set the record clear. You know, all our trades, they are recognized or they are accredited with NQA.
Right.
That's why, as we just train, by the training, we have a national body, which is NTA, is the one that is actually guiding us on our training.
Right.
This means that any qualification that you obtain with us is the same qualification for any VTC or vocational training center within Namibia, likes of WVTC, NIMT. The qualification that we get from us is actually the same within the vocational system within in Namibia.
Okay.
Okay, just to touch a bit on that one also, on assessment.
All right.
We conduct assessment in a different way. So which means within training, during training process, we have what we call internal assessment arrangement within the college. Then at the end of the year, or at the end of when you are done now with training, what NTA sent external assessors so that they must able to do what? To assess our trainees. So this is basically just a good indication that we are not contradicting the quality assurance. What happens is our trainees are being assessed externally.
Right.
Which means it's not us.
You can
we
be
train
the,
our product,
right.
but there is no favoritism. NTA is the one that is coming to do what? To assess our products.
Okay.
Then they certify them at the end of the training.
All right.
So just in short, all our qualification with all the trades are accredited within what? Within the NQA framework.
Okay. I love that you are entrusting that with the NQA because you do not want to be the player and the referee at the same time.
Exactly. Yes.
And of course, that assurance of quality is very important, right? For both the students and the employers. They need to know that there is certainty and genuinity there. Okay. Now let's take a broader perspective. How does Namcol's TVET programs connect to Namibia's bigger national development, such as Vision 2030 or the NDP6, Mr. Shileka?
Okay, this is something that I'm very passionate about because it gives a meaningful thoughts and thoughts within the workforce within the country. If you see within our main mandate at the college, within TVET, all the programs that we offer, for the country to reach its industrial or self-industrialization, we need to be well equipped with the following personnel on board. Right. Number one, we need good qualified artisans. Number two, we need good technicians. Number three, we need engineers. And for us to engineer all this TVET compassionate, TVET is a key to industrialization.
Indeed.
And within all of this, we cannot reach Vision 2030 if the different personnel or TVET is not in order. Number one, we have automobile. We need automotive car plants within the country to reach our Vision 2030. We need different bridges within the country. Here in Windhoek, and we are talking about people or trainees or personnel who studied civil engineering. We are talking of building construction. We are talking of plumbing and pipe fitting. These are civil technicians. We need welders. At the end of the day, bridges need to be fixed. We need welders for this reason to reach varieties of industrialization so we can achieve our vision clearly. And our national development plan, plus also the NDP6, all of these entitlements are justified and they are in context. And we need also these citizens well qualified, equipped, and this can also be achieved at our college. And within this engagement, different entrepreneurs, as I said initially, they are also needed because we need perfection so we can reach the vision of 2030 to be much more broader and resilient. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That really highlights the strategic role that Namcol plays in the intent of, reaching or achieving the national development goals. And however, affordability is a key concern for some of our, your stakeholders, which is now your students and their parents alike. Many young people and families worry about the cost of training, right? They'd like to partake, but unfortunately the cost is just exorbitant. What is the financial support that is available for a Namcol TVET, trainees? Okay,
good one. I know when we start people hearing about the trades that we offer, I'm sure everyone wants to hear what is the cost of these trades and how are we going to get funded? Right. It's very easy. It's not that something complicated. All our trades, the good thing, our requirements, they are suitable, or we actually align it more or less with the NSFAF requirements for you to get funded. What I'm trying to say is there is part of our funding that is coming from our training body, which is NTA. And also when we accept our trainees, when they come registered with us, they are allowed to apply Namibia Financial Assistance, which is NSFAF funding. So what happens is there is a department or there is someone that is always there to assist with our trainees.
Responsible for your
Responsible for applications, so that they must make sure that the whole process went smooth. Right. Because it's very difficult for someone to, people are coming from different environments. Right. So we need to take them through. Besides the application fees, I have highlighted it before already. It's only 150.
150, yes.
So which means quite of much of the funding is also subsidized by the government. NSFAF is part of the government, isn't it? Right. So that's why it's not that quite expensive. So don't hesitate for you to be there just because you maybe think, now I don't have, how am I going to cater my study? My brother or my sister come so that we can put you in the system. We try to apply through NSFAF. With the record that I have, I've been now with TVET for quite a long. Most of our trainees, they are getting funded by NSFAF. Right. That is clear indication, and that's why I'm saying the record that I have. I personally saying that because it has been, for all these years, we never came across in the same challenges of maybe trainees have been declined or turned down by NSFAF. Okay. Yes.
Thank you so much for highlighting that. Now, as you were busy responding to that, I couldn't help but think of this, right? these trainees that your institution trains, right, your students, what is the chance of them getting a job once they are done with their internship, wherever it is that you know, because we spoke of the job attachment component earlier, what is the chance of them securing a job after studying at Namcol? I can post it to the both of you.
Okay. Let me just add on that. It's a good question. The good thing, during job attachment, our liaison officer actually create a good relationship between the employers or within the industry. So when they go out there in the industry, they have what we call a logbook.
Right.
That record all the potential, all the tasks that they usually do, a daily task. So what happens is, there is that monitoring tool, so that we must make sure that when the trainee is on job attachment, not just there for a fun, but is there to do whatever is expected.
They are fulfilling and going beyond.
Yes, good, because of this good relationship. At the end, so the employers, then they can also communicate with us. But what we are also trying to say is, we ask, please, the employers, when you see our trainees knocking on your door, please give them opportunities.
Accommodate them.
Accommodate them, because you know the competition becomes tight. We are not the only one that are training within the training environment. There's a lot of VTCs nowadays in the country.
Absolutely.
So when they knock, please make sure that accommodate the Namibian child.
Right. Thank you so much. We are slowly but surely coming to the end of our discussion this morning. In fact, I'd like to pose this question to Mr. Shileka here. What roles can stakeholders, employers, and the community at large play in supporting Namcol's TVET programs? And what would you like to leave people here knowing today?
All right. I just want to close off with a message that comes from the heart, because this matter deeply on all of us at Namcol, whereby at least Namcol cannot fulfill the mission alone, but the programs are in place, the qualified instructors are in place, the government support is in place. We have now the subsidized education, whereby TVET is a priority too. We also have the community members who needs to talk to this journey with us, that we are waiting for the community and every person in this room today has a role to play. Right. So in short, if you are an employer, and this is what we keep emphasizing at the college, that if you are an employer, please open your doors to the trainees, so they can take it up with this engagement for job attachment. Hire our graduates also, very important. Tell us about your industry needs that we can make, at least for training, to be more resilient and more sufficient. And also in terms of relevancies, we need the community also in terms of leadership. We need these leaders for our communities to come on board and spread the word that TVET and just for the youngsters and for the people who need additional in terms of their skills, to revelate their skills and acquisitions some of their knowledge, to come also to the Namcol TVET. Our doors are open. And also within this engagement, as I said, the education compartment is now subsidized by the government, and we need this the youth to come to the college for this enrollment. And also, as my colleague said here, fundings are in place also at the college for the youth. For TVET to be more regulated coherently and sufficiently at the right time, correctly. We need the right people at the right time too, because my colleague also have alluded the application process and also the registration process, which is much carefully at our bottom heart. And also within this engagement, with the message that I want to leave, is everyone within in today, Namcol is here. And also the doors are open, the programs are running, whether you are looking for a new start or to upgrade your existing skills, please formalize the readiness that you already know. And also, Namcol has a place for you. Within this engagement also, someone else need your place, or within your place, students need you within the skills that you have. And also, within the skills development for the national priority, every single one, all of us here, we have a role to play in building Namibia, because this country is all what we have, and it's to us to develop it as TVET practitioners, as engineers or technicians. And the Namibia Namcol's TVET is a mixed cocktail of TVET programs. We talk of automotive, we talk of civil trades, we talk of constructions, we talk of clothing production, we talk of cookeries, we talk of agriculture, which these are the programs that we are nearly and about to implement. And all of this integrities is all about the Namibian youth, citizens, and also different personals that we need, and it's to us who needs to align the country so we attain and address the NDP 6 plus a clear vision 2030. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much. Mr. Shimi, what is your final word to your prospective students that would like to know, partake in the TVET programs at Namcol?
Okay, just to shorten that, what I want to encourage my brothers and sisters, please make time, visit our website, come through to our offices. The doors are open. We are open for information. You can go through our page, Instagram, Facebook, on our website, which is www.namcol.edu. Come September, prepare already your documents. Come September, you apply. We will sure will take you.
Right.
Please don't get discouraged. We are waiting for you to train you to become automotive mechatronics, to become welders or plumbers. Yes. That's all that I wanted to say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking time away from your busy schedules to come educate the Namibian nation on Namcol's TVET programs, right? We appreciate it because I, for one, like I've earlier mentioned, I had no idea this actually existed, and I thought it was a new mandate that is actually being implemented. Meanwhile, it is dating back to 2013.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Please do not get tired of, us knocking at your doors to come so that you disseminate information. It's for a good cause. We thank you so much, and we appreciate your concerted efforts that you put into this, everything that you do.
All right.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Namibia, that concludes our discussion this morning under the flagship of Public Enterprises Information Sharing session. I've been your host. My name is Heleni Felaposa Munyela. Together with the entire GIC production crew, until next time, take care.